What do you do every day to create fun in your life? As you know, in Karma Yoga, we're always working on helping you create and establish new patterns. And that's what I want to talk about today, is helping you create a pattern of fun and play. And to do that, we're going to go to the Krishna temple to show you what fun looks like. Check it out. YogaPsych. Ancient answers for your current problems. Hey, welcome back. I am Brett, your favorite shrink. And you, again, are learning about the psychology of your mind, your body, and your spirit with what we call YogaPsych. And today, like I promised, like we saw at the Color Fest, so much fun, we're going to learn about adding something new to your dailies and helping you rewire you by putting into you the positive that you're seeking. Now, again, psychology of yoga, what we're learning here is very different than the psychology of pathology, which is our normal psychology. In our normal psychology of pathology, what we see is illness, brokenness, disturbed, unhappiness, all that kind of stuff. And the way we treat it, the way we address it, is through helping people kind of fix or patch. And that just doesn't work, not long term. Because what we want to do is rewire who we are. And if you have an anxiety attack and you practice breathing, that's good for the anxiety attack. That helps bring your energy down a little bit in that moment. But it doesn't rewire who you are. And that's what we need to do, right? That's what we're really focusing on, is helping you rewire who you are. Well, as you know, with yoga is not a patch. Yoga is not a thing you do one time or a couple times or just even when you're in trouble. Yoga is something you practice, right? You may not even practice yoga, but at least you understand that much. That yoga is something we do on a regular basis. And it could be a yoga practice of meditation. It could be a yoga practice of hatha yoga with all the postures. It doesn't matter. We understand that the real key is practice. Now, in today's video, what I want to talk about is a special kind of practice. Like we saw at the Color Fest, what I want to practice, what I want us to think about adding to our daily things that we're working on is happiness. How do we bring in happiness into our lives? Well, I think it's by practicing happiness in our lives. What does that mean? That means that every day I have a list of probably about 5 things that I do that help me rewire me into being a more positive person. Some of them are disciplines that I do, but I enjoy doing. Exercise, meditation, even journal writing. But what I want to also do is I want to practice bringing in joy and doing something that just feels fun, feels good. And so every day I make sure that I spend 10 minutes, this is going to sound really silly, but I spend 10 minutes just rocking out to my old favorite classic rock songs. I just want to spend 10 minutes of intentional play, intentional allowing myself to move. And if you can believe this, if you can picture this, I even let myself dance. Just go, boogie, boogie. Now, typically I do it by myself. I typically don't do it with a lot of people around me because I get embarrassed. I get self-conscious, but we call it ecstatic dancing. And I love to just turn on some music and allow myself for 10 minutes to just play and dance and move and listen to music. And after 10 minutes of just playing, I feel different. It's almost like the same feeling I get out of meditation. Now, if you want to replace dancing and playing and singing with meditation, go ahead. If it brings you that kind of joy, I would say do it. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you do. It could be working with animals. It could be a hobby of yours. But I want something that you do every day for fun. Add it to your dailies. What do you do that brings joy? What do you do that brings flow into your life? And it can be anything you want. Now, let me spend the rest of the time talking about why this is going to work for you. This isn't going to work for you because in you, you've got built-in taboos. You got built into you filters that say good, bad. And ironically, weirdly enough, play, happiness, joy is something that we don't wire into ourselves. It's something we don't allow ourselves to have. And so you're going to get out there and you're going to do it for a day. You're going to get out there and you're going to do it for 2 days, maybe. And then you're going to stop. It's going on a walk. Maybe for you, it's being out in nature and working in your garden. But 10 minutes, I want you to practice being ecstatic. And what you're going to feel at first is resistance. And that's okay. That I want you to even expect. Because if you don't expect it, if you don't anticipate it, and then when it happens, you're going to either just shut yourself off to avoid the uncomfortable feeling and just stop the behavior, or you're going to feel like there's something wrong with you. And then you're going to beat yourself up and get self-conscious about it. Neither which are playful, neither which are fun. So make sure as you integrate in your mind what you want to do and as you practice doing it, let yourself be okay. Let yourself be okay with there's going to be some pushback. There's going to be some resistance because it's going to feel selfish. There's a part of your wiring that says, I can't have fun. I can't feel good. It's somehow a sin or a crime or there's something wrong with me to feel good about myself or good about what I'm doing. Again, like we always do with YogaPsych, I want you to notice it. I want you to hold it. Go back to one of our videos about holding. Learn how to just hold that feeling, not fix it, not beat it up or get upset about it, but allow yourself just to hold it and be okay with it. Bring it some love and then keep doing the behavior. All right, in the comments below, I want to hear some of your ideas. I want to hear some of the things that you do every day to play for 10 minutes to allow yourself to have some ecstatic play. Thanks for watching. Again, I'm Brett, your favorite shrink, and you are watching the psychology of your mind, your body, and your spirit. YogaPsych. Take care. Hey, I haven't told you yet, make sure you go to YogaPsych.com because that's where you're going to find these ancient answers for your current problems. Take care.